So far, Cardano ADA has not been a smooth ride. The bumps on its journey have almost toppled it over, but courtesy of its strong fundamentals and developments, it is still standing firm. At the beginning of the year, the ADA cryptocurrency failed every bullish expectation, a sharp contrast to what we experienced in 2021. Many investors are wondering whether the new year is worth starting with a cryptocurrency like ADA. One thing that is common with Cardano ADA is the slew of criticisms attached to it. In August, Cardano was under scrutiny from the broader crypto community, accused of being dead, defunct, and irrelevant, as the ADA coin price struggled to grow, only recording a 13% gain. While the community threw its jabs at the network, the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, didn't let it slide and responded assertively, bravely defending his network's progress and prowess. In a fitting response to a barrage of insults from the community, Charles Hoskinson boldly claimed that Cardano is here to stay, thus reinforcing his rebuttal with compelling evidence. Despite ADA's decline, Charles Hoskinson accentuated the proof-of-stake network's remarkable feats, such as no reboots, slashing, downtime, hacks, forks, and bugs. This stood in stark contrast to its competitors including Ethereum, Polygon, and Solana, which have grappled with various issues such as network congestion, outages, and glitches among other things. The Cardano founder tweeted, "No matter how many times the VC coins, the crypto media, or the maxi crowd proclaim we are dead, irrelevant, or failing, we always remind them that Cardano is here to stay." Hoskinson's counterattack strengthened the Cardano's community to rally in defense of highlighting the network's milestones and growth. Some users showcased Cardano's titanic feat of processing over 72 million transactions. Others pointed out the network's 8.6 million native assets and impressive total value locked that surged by over 300% to reach $190 million this year. This is not the first scenario when the proof-of-stake network will draw fire from the crypto community, nor is it the first time the founder has clapped back. The Cardano community, led by Charles Hoskinson, is often ready to pounce whenever the network is cast under the wrong light, and the same thing applies to XRP. However, there is no denying that ADA has been underperforming for the major part of this year. At the beginning of the year, it struggled to maintain above 30 cents, sliding into the depths. Many ADA holders were tinged with panic, hoping for intervention from whales. But considering the diminishing volume and dwindling price, the token's downward trajectory persisted. Charles Hoskinson's swift and fitting response is excellent for the Cardano community because it proves the network's executives are active and ready to defend against scrutinizers. However, we may have pieces of good news that would encourage your decision to stick with Cardano ADA in 2024, and you can't afford to miss it. Emergo, the foundational entity behind Cardano, has outlined its plans for 2024 with a focal point on the upcoming Chang hard fork scheduled for the first half of the year. This significant network event showcases a move towards a community-driven governance model, marking Cardano's venture into decentralized decision-making with the blockchain space. The Chang hard fork is a key aspect of the strategic roadmap, designed to kickstart the Cardano governance model's bootstrapping period. In a departure from traditional governance structures, the hard fork brings in a consensus mechanism that empowers ADA holders to actively shape the network's trajectory. According to Charles Hoskinson, Cardano has shown everyone how to stake correctly, and now with this upcoming event, it will show how to do decentralized governance correctly. The transition to the Voltaire era, outlined in CIP 1694's proposal, signals Cardano's commitment to achieving full community governance in 2024, featuring workshops, conventions, and voting events. Beyond governance, Cardano's 2024 agenda includes plans for increased tokenization, providing a fertile ground for decentralized applications in the DeFi and NFT spheres. And more notably, Cardano's unique approach allows token issuance without the necessity of smart contracts, simplifying entry for brands and creators into the Web3 space. Also, Cardano aims to bolster third-party dApp development and enhance interoperability with other blockchain ecosystems, reinforcing its commitment to collaborative innovation. ADA coin price may respond to these pivotal developments. Recently, the cryptocurrency sector experienced another green wave, with the global crypto market capitalization spiking to almost $1.8 trillion. It is worth mentioning that the latest uptrend did not come as a result of Bitcoin's surge, but due to the impressive performance of some altcoins. One of them is Cardano ADA. Its price has soared up by over 10%, briefly climbing to a 2-week high of 67 cents. In addition, its market cap has spiked to almost $23 billion, making it the 8th largest token in the entire industry. Data from Into the Block shows that almost 60% of ADA investors are currently sitting on paper profits, while less than 40% are underwater. This time, what caused ADA to pump? Well, one possible factor could be that the asset's excellent performance in numerous fields. According to crypto analytics platform Sentiment, Cardano has been the top network by development activity. Polkadot, Kusama, and Avalanche are next in line. Another reason might be the rising total value locked on Cardano. As disclosed by DeFi Llama, TVL on the blockchain platform has not dropped below 400 million since December 18th. plus trading volume has been well above 10 million since the beginning of the month. In comparison, that figure stood less than $3 million at the end of November. It's safe to say that Cardano's token has a chance to spike even higher shortly if those bullish factors remain in place. It could also benefit from a further potential climb in the cryptocurrency market. Many experts have previously forecasted that 2024 might be highly successful for the industry, especially due to the upcoming Bitcoin halving and the possible approval of the first spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States. We are inching towards a big year, and Cardano ADA won't be excluded from its gains. One analyst who recently laid out an optimistic ADA forecast is the ex-user Ali. He claimed that the coin's price swings had formed a so-called symmetrical triangle on a 4-hour chart. The analyst concluded that this factor, combined with the potential resistance above the 63-cent level, could lead a rally towards 78 cents. According to another Cardano expert, Luxide, ADA is on the verge of making a decisive move to the upside or the downside. His view about Cardano's trajectory stems from a significant disparity between bullish and bearish scenarios. Luxide used TradingView's blog tools to illustrate a substantial liquidity gap in the ADA price chart. The analysis also pointed out a resistance zone from 60 cents to 67 cents that ADA has been contending with recently. In parallel, Luxide highlighted a considerable open gap that Cardano quickly covered and a support level. Also, the analyst noticed several factors converging, including a bullish flag. He mentioned that the 20-day moving average, which is still ascending, that ADA tested during the recent downtrend. These factors led Luxide to predict that ADA is poised for one or two potential explosive moves. The first is an upward surge into the 70-cent range, a threshold that Cardano has not seen in about 17 months. However, the second projection is quite scary. It expects ADA to crash to 40 cents potentially. Meanwhile, he emphasized that the analysis is not financial advice and that the chart predictions have no guarantees. Nonetheless, the analyst leans heavily towards a more positive outlook for ADA, giving strength indicators demonstrating promising trends. He argued that traders opening short positions are the primary contributors to downward pressure. According to him, these are market participants attempting to recover losses incurred during ADA's impressive price upswing in the last 30 days. Plus, the analyst drew bullish inferences from the upcoming Bitcoin halving. He said that the Bitcoin halving, expected next April, has never been this close to the beginning of the year before. This proximity led him to speculate on the possibility of an explosive move at the beginning of 2024. He affirmed the market might not look back until after the halving. Besides, he cautioned that there were no guarantees, acknowledging the potential for unforeseen events or market downturns. Moving forward, the latest development report from Input Output Global for Cardano reveals a thriving blockchain ecosystem and significant advancements in technology and community engagement. The report summarizes key achievements across various facets of Cardano's development, with the site reliability engineering team playing a pivotal role in improving Cardano's network and keeping up to date with its latest maintenance. These improvements include handling the Cardano node to enhance peer-to-peer connectivity and working on the patch to boost network efficiency, which is expected to be rolled out in the next Cardano node update. Apart from the increase in network activity and the expansion of its ecosystem, Cardano developers have been working on scaling solutions, enhancing node efficiency, and improving the backend infrastructure overall. The completion of the recent Cardano proposals underscores Cardano's commitment to innovation and community-led project funding. As expected, the report was received by the Cardano community as a reaffirmation of the network's dedication to fostering a collaborative and thriving blockchain ecosystem. We are indeed looking forward to 2024 for bigger rewards, but this is still the crypto market. Nothing is always for certain. In the same way, this should not pull down our bullish expectations, especially for Cardano. After all, Cardano is not dead. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you click on the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.